Hello viewers, welcome to Bhadra IAS online for the Nagaland Civil Services. So here we are again with a video for the topics of Nagaland Public Service Commission examination, that is the NPSC examinations. So this is our phone number where you can contact us about the course details, fees and other details, right? So today we are going to take up a topic that was asked in the NPSC prelims examinations, right, in 2024, that is a PYQ topic, that is density of materials. So let's see what is density of materials, how the question was asked. So to begin with density of materials, we can see here the basically by definition we can say that it is the measure how much mass is packed into a particular volume, right? That is defined as a mass of an object divided by its volume, and hence the SI unit is given by kilograms per cubic meter. So here also you can see that so in this we can see that in a particular volume area, right? So in this diagram you can see this is a particular volume area where you can see that number of particles are packed differently. So here you can see here very lightly packed, very less particles are packed in this volume, a little bit more number of particles are packed in this volume, and the high number of particles are packed in this volume. So therefore the density is very low here, the medium density and high density material, right? And therefore it is defined as mass per unit volume. And also here you can say that the density of an object can vary upon the temperature and the pressure of the object. For example, you can see that the density of water, it decreases as its temperature increases. Okay, so therefore you can see that this is why ice floats on water. Okay, then next you can see that the density of air also decreases as the temperature increases, because hot air balloons rise in the air, right? So whenever we inject hot air in the balloons used to go above in the air. So it means that hot air is less denser than the cold air. Okay, so this is what we can see. So these are the few examples. Also we can see that in the liquid medium also and other mediums, we can see that example is this, that if we pour a water in a particular container, so the cork, this is very less denser than wood will go inside the water and metal will just go down the water. So therefore we can say that density that is given by rho, it is a ratio of mass m and the volume v, right? And therefore in the liquid also we can say that if we pour different density liquids, so here we can see that from low density to high density the liquids will make a layer, like oil will be floating just above, and then next is water, milk will go below the water, and honey will just settle down the last stage, right? So this is the example of different dense materials and the density of materials. Now let's see what was the question, that is the PYQ in 2024. This was the question that was asked: at room temperature, which of the following items should be floating when poured or put into the bucket of water? So which of the following items, these are the items we can see that when we are pouring in a bucket of water, that will float. Okay, so the first is ice, second is oil, and the third one is honey. We have just seen the example, right? So the options are 1 and 3, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, right? So now you can answer this question, right, by the theory that we have discussed. So this was the PYQ that we have brought up for you. You can answer the question. I hope that you have understood the topic of density of materials. Similar topics will bring it more and more for you. Till then, thank you so much.